They trying to snipe us, Marv. They trying to snipe us. Nah. They trying to snipe us. Let me see if we back here. I think we back. Let me see. But I think we might be on a different stream.
Somebody put you on a different stream?
No. It's nobody put me on a different stream. It just froze up on me here. Yep, we here. Part 2. Oh. So I'm gonna send this link to the other chat. It just froze up on me here. Yep. Boom.
I give y'all credit. All that technology. I'm bad at technology.
It's all, hey man, look, you gotta work with what you gotta work with, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You gotta work with what you gotta work with over here. Let me go to the other one because I think mad people still in the other one. Boom. Bam. Oh no, we good. We good. All right, Marv, go ahead, continue, brother.
Yeah. Give a shout out to my little brothers, 100 gram and VIP.
100 gram.
We the 300 Migos.
Yo, hold on, wait a minute. 100 gram and who else? VIP.
VIP, we the 3 amigos.
Y'all the 300. Y'all the 300 amigos.
We the 300 amigos.
Y'all crazy, man.
Hey, because they be coming on Law Nation talking that smack about our quarterback. The kid is good. You know what I'm saying? They try to make 1 year like he was throwing 18 interceptions every year. Get out of here with that stupid stuff, man. And we got rid of the cancer. The cancer went to San Diego, and they flopped. Kellen Moore.
Yeah, ain't nobody gonna bring it up. Them talking heads won't talk about it. But there's some foul weather fans also that won't talk about it. But they were definitely
not fans.
Yeah, they were definitely on this whole. He's gonna be this and that without Kellen Moore. Kellen Moore made him, et cetera, et cetera. They're nowhere to be found right now. They're
and still, guess what I said yesterday on Law? And I said, what you want to say, Mark? And I'm gonna say this to all the haters fans. No, it ain't about my quarterback. Let me tell y'all again, it's not about my quarterback.
Tell them all.
This is gonna be about my defense. Defense win championship. Me and Steele know that. Law know that. Boss Cowboys. Defense win championships. So my defense come stop that run because they're gonna try to give it to 28 and 33. This is the payback tour. It's the big payback. You need to get that song on your. This is the big payback. And McCarthy loving this. Green Bay, you finna get stumped down. You finna get beat down because y'all luck up won last time there. You got the catch against Dez Bryant. You got us last year.
Yo,
with that stupid Kellen Moore.
We about to
get y'all, bro.
When you really think about it, Marv, when you really think about it, we're talking about the Niners having our number and things like that and trying to get back on the Niners. When you look at the Packers, though, man, 2014, 2016, yeah, it's the Packers as well. So there's a revenge factor to this. Now, McCarthy, here's what I do love. McCarthy, had he not played against the Packers last year and that happened, he wouldn't not that he cares, but we're just speaking of from a fan perspective and players on the team, he wouldn't have had that revenge scar. He wouldn't have had that scar by losing to the Packers. He's even scarred by the Packers. He's the one that gave us the scars twice in the postseason, but he's scarred by the Packers because of last year. So there's obviously winning is the number one thing, but there's even an added motivation to this because you got to get back.
Thank you. Because Green Bay, I'm going to tell y'all fans something. This is perfect because Green Bay thinking they're going to come in here trying to sharp their little quarterback, whatever. I'm going to tell y'all, them Cowboy fans is listening to your show right now still. And them guys, they want to smack Green Bay. They not even celebrate. It's a new season. They want to beat down Green Bay. I'm telling y'all right now. And this is perfect. So Green Bay, y'all ask for us. Y'all think y'all going to come in here and think y'all going to do no. Y'all might get 40 scored on y'all this week. Trust what I tell you. Y'all about to get beat down, bro. This is the payback tour. All the teams that beat us in the playoffs before, they're in the playoffs. So I don't care about none of them. It's all about my defense. Come on, Dan Quinn.
You've been saying that.
Don't play 10 yards off on 3rd and 5. I want you to play bump and run. so we can get them sacks. All I want to say, how about them Cowboys and all you Dak haters? Keep hating, because when he beat this week and the next week and the next week, y'all gonna be crying.
Oh, just
Salute.
appreciate you, Mar. Man, these dudes is wait. They just waiting. That's what they do. That's what the foul weather ones do, man. They just wait. They sitting back, just chilling, just waiting for the bad thing to happen, and then boom, like I said, like cockroaches, right? When the lights come on, you see them scurrying around. That's the opposite. They scurrying out. That's why they're foul weather. See, fair weather fans, they appear when the weather is fair, when everything is good. They're not here with the storm. That's why they call it fair weather, right? Foul weather fans appear when there is a storm because they don't want to move off of their stance of this team sucking or this quarterback. So let's be honest, it's about the quarterback for the most part. They hate the guy so dang much, they would rather this team lose. And if the team does win with him, they'll still find another way. That's why they're considered foul weather fans, because they show up when things are bad, and that excites them more. I could deal with the fair weather because they don't show up. They're not talking trash. They just say, hey, man, we suck. We out. And they show up when things are cool, and hey, well, I can deal with that. It's the foul weather ones that really tick me off, man. That can't enjoy this ride. You know what I mean? Appreciate you, Mar. 817 snuck up in here. What's up, 817?
Yo, can you hear me?
Got you loud and clear.
Yeah, man, I just want to congratulate the Cowboys on winning the division. They did a great job. You know, we can celebrate for now, but I do want to pinpoint one thing.
Mm-hmm.
Do not put Gallup on the field. Fight for his quarterback, bro.
You saw that?
Ball.
That's crazy. I said the same thing.
Bro, watch. Help your quarterback. Dez Bryant will knock it out. CD Lamb will knock it out. Why you can't do it? Because your ACL still broke? It's still messed up?
So your buck hype too.
Son, yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Tell them, son. How about them Cowboys?
Yeah, man. Hey, man, but hey, let's put all the players out there that's going to fight for your quarterback when it comes to offense, and put all the dogs on defense, period. Keep Michael Parsons right there in the middle. Put Sam Williams on the other side. Put Tank in there. Have them boys rotate.
Yeah.
With Fowler and Armstrong.
I love our rotation, man. Like I have to go. I'm gonna go watch obviously the film against Green Bay. I don't know how many pass rushes they played like this over the last month, and he's been killing it over the last month. But boy, we about to come after his ass.
Bruh, that young boy don't know what's coming to him. Hey, I like him as a quarterback. He's gonna be a great quarterback next year, Love. But not this year. But we coming for you.
Yes, sir. All right, big dog. Appreciate the call, man.
I appreciate you.
Salute. Hey, how many of y'all after that interception, when you noticed it was Michael Gallup, said, "Hey, that's enough. That's it." I think I mentioned it at the halftime show. He got one target. He only really could get maybe one more, and I was like, that's enough. Give that target to Tolbert. Tolbert scored a touchdown. Give that target to Turpin. Give that target. Look, man, with all due respect, the slants, the screens, cut any type of post route, go ahead and pull that out the playbook. Pull it out. Send Michael Gallup down on a 9. Throw that thing up. There you go, Gallup. Maybe on one of those crossers where Gallup then sits down. There you go, Gallup. Maybe. Against zone. Dude can't. That's it. That's all I'm saying. That's it. Because we might need him. I keep saying this. You might need him in the red zone or something. You might need him on a deep ball or something like that. So, not saying you bench him, but slants, post, whips, maybe some overs on scramble drills. You know what I mean? But deliberately, 1, 2, 3, Michael Gallup on the slant? No, sir. I got to go back and watch it, but from the top of my head, ball gets batted in the air. I'm like, how did number 20, and y'all was both fighting. Like, I don't know if he fell or whatnot, but how did number 20 not have a jersey around him when that ball got batted in the air? What was the receiver? I'm not saying that Michael Gallup ain't a fighter or something like that. I don't know what happened on that. So I'm with you, bro. That target was A. That was my A for me. No more. He is quite literally CeeDee Lamb, Cooks, Ferg, TP, Rico Turpin. At the very best, you're 6th guy. Let's just be real. Like, think about it for a second. Would you rather give the ball to Turpin or Gallup? Turpin. Would you rather give the ball to Rico or Gallup? Rico. Would you rather give the ball to Ferg or Gallup? Ferg, Cooks, and Lamb. Not even a conversation. At this point, I'd rather give the ball to Tober. So at best, he's like your 5th, 6th best option, man. Let's get into these playoffs. Let's not play around. Game plan, they don't need to be part of no damn game plan. If he's, 1, 2, 3, and the second and third option ain't there, and then you come back to Michael Gallup, sure. But I'm not calling screen a Gallup. Come on, stop playing with me. This the postseason. Lamb, Ferg, Cooks are your guys. Terp when you want to throw in a curveball. Got to lean on them dudes. Professor X. What's up, Professor X?
Hey, how's it going, man?
What's up with you, man?
I just want to know, tell you, I wasn't a big Dak fan at first, man, but yeah, I got to give it to him. He's balling out, dude. Like, I think he's the best QB in the NFC, maybe in the NFL, man. To be honest, dude, just his poise, his command in the huddle, and I do think they need to use that Lipke guy more, man. Like, did you see that block he strung on for Pollard on the end zone, man? That was gorgeous, dude.
Yeah, he's gaining some momentum as a blocker. Earlier in the year, I thought he was a poor blocker. The middle of the year, you start to see him get a little better, but there was still a lot to be desired. Towards the end of the year, you saw him actually string together quality blocks on series and games. And then, yesterday he had a couple. We also had one where it was kind of a combination of him blocking the cornerback and then Jake Ferguson trucking the cornerback. And then once he noticed, Ferg is still up, he didn't push the other DB at the same time. So, he's putting together some quality games the last 2 games. And when it comes to running, I would like to see them run behind him a little bit more. I don't think he's quite Moose yet, but we've got some pretty decent runs with him as the lead blocker. Even if he just gets in the way, that's better than I think some of the things we were doing earlier in the year with these pulls and traps. We're not good at that, so.
I don't know if you caught it, man, but did you see Rico Dowdle freaking flip that defender? I jumped up and joy
on the
when
blitz?
I seen that, man. Yeah, he flipped that defender, man.
Yeah, look, Rico's had some good blocks too. Tony has been, I think, a top 5 pass blocker at the running back position, but Rico's had his moments too. Yeah.
Yeah, and you give props to Damone Clark, man. I think he played his best game yesterday, all season, man.
Yeah, he started off hot.
What do you guys think?
Yeah, I mean, I'll go watch the film here today, but he started off hot. Excuse me. Had a nice pass breakup in the end zone. That 4th down play was because of him reading, reacting, and firing. Like, that's the type of instincts we want to see from the position. So, it seemed like, he had one of his best games of the year to close it out. Another guy who I said needed some momentum heading into the playoffs, yeah.
Right. All right, thanks, guy.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I can't wait to go back and watch that film on Clark. Want to see how the D-line did as well. But in the run game, I'm just thinking about the Seattle game, thinking about obviously this game. You just have to wonder if they go into this playoff saying, screw these traps that we're not great at. Now you're not going to not pull. That's part of their fabric of their run game. But I think you're gaining some momentum with Lipke at the fullback position as a lead blocker. It's something now, if you go all the way back to our shows at the beginning of the year, we said, he's got a lot to work on with this. Clearly, he's worked on it. He's gotten better at it. I still think he can be even better. He's a rookie. And next thing you know, right, if you do the lead blocking with Lipke, play action, bow. And he gets a first down catch like he did, I think it was against Miami. So I'm not saying they got to reinvent the wheel here, like do what got you here. But if you need to throw a curveball, I think that's I'd rather do that than trying to do some razzle dazzle. That's what I'm saying. Rather do that. All right. Let's get to some super chats here, man. Think we got a couple. OT Josh, appreciate you, man. He just basically said,
super chat.
Lock me in. 807, I'm OT Josh. Well, here's the problem, OT Josh. Once you leave, I can't lock you in. So when you call in next time, OT Josh, I will lock you in, brother. And then, hallelujah.
Super chat.
He dropped 10 and said, I'm eating crow. I said we should rest players for the last 3 games on some clown-ish. I was hella wrong. Dono should be at least on the walk, Sky, for playing better as of late. He looks like the old Dono. Yes, sir. Appreciate that, hallelujah. He actually, if you go look at the cookout, he was at the grown folk table, brother. We had Dono at the grown folk table, and my sentiment on him was exactly what you said. He looks like the Dono that got the bag. And what I love about him going into the postseason is that he's looked better in coverage. Because I had concerns throughout the year with Dono in coverage. He wasn't making those same plays in coverage that I've seen him make before. I think maybe he was getting acclimated to a different role potentially. I don't know. But he's been making plays in coverage the last 2 weeks. Same thing for Jay Lou. So, getting those two guys playing their best ball heading in is going to be huge because I still think there's another level for Donovan Wilson to unlock, and that's as a blitzer. We don't blitz. And sitting here watching, who was it yesterday? Wink Martindale. He's sending the house, seeing these secondary guys blitz and see how fast they get to the quarterback. I'm like, man, I missed that. I missed that part of this defense. But that's one of the tweaks that Dan Quinn has done. He doesn't blitz the DBs as much anymore. He said, I'm just going to play a lot of coverage and we'll just do a bunch of stunts up front. And sometimes, a lot of times actually it works. Sometimes, might get you in trouble. Hallelujah said my eyes is old. All good. Here you go. I got you. Dono, J. Lou, D-Law on defense. And for me, it was Dak and Lamb. But you could have easily put Ferg up there. You could have easily put Cooks up there. And the thing with Ferg, something I noticed yesterday, I think, let me make sure I got it right here. So Ferg is clearly a part of this offense. But when you go and look, the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games, 6 straight games, he's had at least 4 receptions. And in 4 of those games, he's had 5 receptions. So, Ferg is clearly entrenched in this offense. And I still think, again, the young players and whatnot, he could be a major X factor in the playoffs. We're playing at home, too. Dak loves the seam shot at the crib. And Green Bay will get into the breakdown. I really don't care who your tight end is. I'm sorry, who your linebacker is, who your safety is. Ferg up the seam. Ferg, we'll talk about slants. I'm throwing it to Ferg. Let's get Ferg. I'd rather put Ferg out there than 13 and let him run a slant because I don't care if a dude is draped on him. He going to fight for the rock. So maybe that's something. We'll see. Maybe that's something we'll do. But, going into the playoffs in this wild card round, I don't know if there's a Dak, Lamb, and Ferg. I'm taking that against anybody in the league. Forget this NFC. Dak, Lamb, and Ferg, that trio, I'm taking up against anybody. Ferg is the word. Facts, man. Facts. All right, Cowboys Nation, let me get one more refresh here. Yep, I knew I almost missed one. Appreciate your Cowboys hard hitter. He dropped 2.
Super chat.
He said TJ Bass and Brock Hoffman played good. Yes, they did, sir. And that's why we took them on a walk, man. The natural disasters. That's what I'm calling them too. It ain't pretty, but they got the job done. They get the job done, I should say. Look, at least for TJ, I don't know if Hoffman's going to be back, but for TJ, man, I'm really excited about what could be for him. You could easily find a role for him next year. Could be a starter, depending on what happens with your front line, or could be as a quality reserve. But fantastic job out of front office, the scouting department, hitting on TJ Bass. He could be a guy to keep around, and maybe he works his way in. I think that happened with Ronald Leary. It happened with Doug Free. These guys eventually became starters on your team. And, you know, with his experience now on the interior, maybe you mess around and, you know, maybe you got your future center. Maybe you got your future right guard. We'll see. We'll see. I don't think he deters you from still adding in the offseason, and we'll get to all that, you know, in the draft. But you at least know you got a young one in the farm system. Ooh, I like that one. TJ Badass. Well, T, it was supposed to be Tyler Badass, but I do like TJ Badass because Bass, I like that. I like that a lot. Don't do that to me, Toxic. We're having a good show. We don't want to bring up that man's name. We do not want to bring up that man's name. With all of that said, man, this was a fun one, a great show. We ain't done. We've got another one later on the Vosh Lombardi live show. We'll continue this celebration. And yes, I'm calling it a celebration. I get it. We as in the Cowboys, players and coaches have business to get to. But as fans, we can enjoy this one, right? Like, enjoy this. This is what I mean by enjoy the ride, you know? And then just like any other week, you get Monday, you talk about it. Tuesday, you see the why. Monday's the emotion. Tuesday's the why. How did this happen? The quality things. And we start to tease the big matchup against the Packers. And we're going to break this thing down thoroughly. Y'all know how we do. Koye is going to be back on here. Pat's going to be in here. Hell, I might even get another guest on Friday. But we're going to break this thing all the way down as the Cowboys take on the Packers, going into AT&T Stadium for the first playoff game since 2021 at AT&T. And they got some revenge on their mind, too, not just with the Packers, but just the last play in the playoffs for the Cowboys at AT&T. We all know what that was. Clock running out, not executing right. So we can't leave on that note, all right? But we are going to leave on this note, and it's only right, man. Like I told you at the beginning of the show, do not, and I mean do not let any foul weather fan, do not let any hater, do not let the national media or local, I don't know if they get like that, who knows, you know. Don't let anybody deter you from what your Cowboys did yesterday, and please enjoy it, man.
Ain't nobody calling me, texting me, paging me, asking me, are you still involved? Calling me, texting me, paging me, asking me, am I still involved? Y'all usually check on me. Listen. I'm still involved. Woo, oh, shut up, my boy. Hey, I'm still them boys. Oh, I'm still them boys. I'm still them boys.
Appreciate you, Marcus. He dropped 5 and said, what you say now, Chuck?
I'm still.
Revenge tour is here, brother.
I'm still them boys. Yeah. I'm still them boys. Call and check on me. Hey, I'm still them boys. I'm still them boys. Now y'all don't want to call and check on the pastor.
They don't want to call and check on us.
Yeah, I'm still them boys.
What a ride, but it ain't over. Appreciate the Cowboys Nation. Shouts out to the Bomb Squad. Shouts out to the Mod Squad. Shouts out to the Member Squad. Love you guys greatly. Step 1 is complete. We ain't done.
Bomb Squad!